going to be here, but he's going to be here against Sid Vicious.
Y'all just sound like two real happy campers out here today. Where's the enthusiasm? I'm real happy today. I just want everybody to know.
Oh, good.
Where'd you get this crew of stinking rednecks here at? Huh? They just get out of middle home.
These are our fans. We're glad to have him here, and I see you're here with Florida State
I
guys.
sit back here and I seen the Undertaker, man. He's big and he's bad. But I know a man that's bigger and badder, and I'm talking about Sid Vicious, the man that rules the world. Undertaker and Paul Bearer, they better stay at home because I guarantee you Sid Vicious is going to put them down. Buddy Landell, another sore spot right there. You know, he claimed that Scott helped me last week. Now he's got somebody that he's going to handcuff Scott to. Well, Buddy Landell, I beat you right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and didn't use nothing. I use professional skill, boy. But let me tell you, I know the Undertaker's going to be here, and they're not handcuffing him to no Undertaker, Paul Bearer, or nobody. They're not handcuffing him. Monday night, I'm going to get Buddy Landell for the last time. Somebody say something about you better fire it up, Landell, because we're going to walk the walk, boy, and I'm going to put you down. 1, 2, 3.
Well, there's a word from Tommy Rich. You are going against Landell, and doesn't matter what you say.
And I got a good one now, too. Where's the Queen at? Where's the Queen at?
The King will be along in just a moment. Scott Bowden, no matter what they say, is going to be handcuffed to somebody. I don't know who it is.
Hey, Dave Brown, from the looks of this audience, half of them have been arrested, but I don't know what that's like. I'm not a criminal. I shouldn't be in handcuffs.
Well, you're going to be in handcuffs this week, no doubt about it. Right now, let's go to Corey for the introductions in this match.
Main event on USWA Championship Wrestling. Ready to go with it. One fall to the expiration of our time here today. First introducing at 238 pounds from Atlanta, GA, Wildfire, Tommy Rich. And in his corner, Scott Bowden. His opponent at 235. Hey, come on, Rick. Hey, come on.
Boy, what kind of a thug is that? Oh, you got somebody to jump on. Yeah. Just go get Straddle of the King up there. That's what we came here for anyhow, instead of picking on Corey Macklin. The best coming off referee out there in the middle, ring the bell and get this thing officially underway as Wildfire Tommy Rich ducks away from the King, and Jerry is telling him right there, why don't you come pick on me instead? Hey, why don't you go after Lawler instead of going after the guy doing the ring introductions, Rich? Tell you what, it's almost that Scott Bowden. Hey, why don't you get up there in the ring and take care of him instead of coming out and beating on somebody that's not anywhere near as big as you? We're not in a very good mood either now that you guys are out here. Tommy Rich running around challenging everybody except Jerry Lawler. He better pay attention. Well, there's a big right fist. There's a mistake. King hits him back. Scott Bowden out here running around, too. As you can tell, Dave Brown, Tommy Rich and I have no respect for authority. Just like he shoved around Corey Macklin, that's what I'm going to do to that redneck geek, Randy Hales, down there Monday night. Wildfire Tommy Rich, Jerry the King Lawler, our main event today. Collar and elbow, Rich backs Lawler over into the corner. He's got a little weight advantage on Lawler, and Lawler kind of leveled that weight advantage with that big stiff right hand right up beside the head. Referee saying, hey, I saw you use the fist too.
Yeah, Lawler answered with a fist. He's not the one that threw the first one. It was Tommy Rich all the way that started that.
Once again, Lawler, Tommy Rich tied up, and there's Rich firing that right hand. Lawler back left of the midsection, right to the head. And the referee,
Rich has got that helmet. Scott Bowden gave Rich the helmet, and now Bowden's up on the apron, calls the referee over. I have no idea what he's telling him. It doesn't matter. Look at the right hand of Tommy Rich. And now, all of a sudden, he throws it out of the ring. Yeah, Lawler saw it.
Ref, it just was rolling across the ring. What do I know? Lawler had it. Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Bowden, it's just been sitting right there. Just rolled off the apron is all. Yeah, right.
Once again, Lawler standing side headlock. Holding on to the Wildfire. Boy, I tell you, you put it all together with a number of dirty tricks that these two guys know. It's about like the same thing as when we were talking about Buddy Landell and Rich. Between those two guys, I don't believe there is any dirty trick that they don't know.
That's true. They know every one of them. Of course, the King, remember back a few years?
Oh, I do remember.
Just sort of wrote a lot of those books,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah, he's the one that wrote the book, as Dave said. Sure, I had a hold of a top wrist lock, Rich says. He's got the mouth to go with it, too. He had a hold of his hair is what he had. Jerked his head back with a handful of hair. And the King circling around as Rich turns his back. I don't believe I'd do that. Jerry Lawler's not above moving over there and parting your hair, too, Tommy, with your back turned to him. Uh-oh, boy, oh, boy. Rich shoves Lawler off, and Lawler's head slammed referee Kevin Christian right in the face.
And Tommy Rich calls for Scott Bowden to get up on the apron. Hey, here's Randy Hales. He grabs Scott, pulls him out of there. These two have had battle after battle. And Randy saw what was happening there with Scott. Randy and Jerry Lawler, partners in a recent match against Tommy Rich and Scott Bowden. And obviously that's not settled yet either.
On the floor, Bowden pounding on Hales. Lawler trying to grab Rich and keep him out of it. And here they are. Rich saying, oh, no, not me, not an even match. I got to get out of here. And Bowden left finally in a brawl that ended up as Randy Hales came in to try to keep Bowden from interfering in it. And then Rich started after Randy Hales. And everybody, including the referee, got busted up in that one.
Yeah, he went rolling across the floor like a bowling ball here there for a minute, like that football helmet. I see the football helmet has been confiscated anyway. And there's more to be done on settling that, obviously.
You're going to have an hour and a half, a cage, and a few other things to keep Rich and Lawler from having some kind of interference or something like that. Hey, we better take time out. We'll be back for a final word in a moment.